Okay, I don't know why I haven't done this sooner, but I just wanted to go through like the different kind of calibers like I deal with. But this is a 22, just for size comparison, you know how big that is. This is a 44, uh, mainly for a revolver. It's a pretty big bullet. It's pretty powerful, like for hunting and stuff. I don't have a 44. Chuck's dad has one, and but that's pretty big. And then next to that is the famous 357 Magnum, which is another revolver round, and it's pretty powerful. It's like a 125 grain bullet, which is like the weight of the bullet itself, and it's generally a man stopper. They use it for law enforcement forever, you know. But those are revolver rounds, and I don't own actually any revolvers yet. But these are for some of the ones I do own. These are semi-automatic pistol rounds. This one is the 45 ACP automatic Colt pistol. It's mainly for the 1911s that I have. They're mostly chambered in 45, but it's .45. You'll see sometimes ammunition is measured in millimeters or caliber. And caliber in this case is it's a 45 caliber, which is .45, which is almost half an inch. And it's a pretty fat round. It's been around a long time. It's a man stopper too. It moves slow. It's like 950, 850, 900,000 feet per second. But it's good that it moves slow because it dumps most of its energy into your target, which is good. I'm a big believer in the 45, and it's a very accurate round because it is kind of fat, you know. And then the next one, it may look smaller, and it's actually a little bit smaller in diameter. The 45, it's actually .40 in diameter, but this is the 10 millimeter. It's probably my favorite semi-automatic pistol round. You can see it's a little bit taller, and just a little bit, I guess, but it holds more powder. And since it's a lesser diameter bullet, it moves a lot faster. And they put more powder in the case, so it's a bigger explosion, faster bullet. But it hits real hard. It actually surpasses the energy in a 357 Magnum. And what's good is that since it does that, it's so powerful, and you can carry 15 rounds in a semi-automatic pistol of these, as opposed to 6 in a revolver of a 357 Magnum. So that's why I like the 10 millimeter. It's probably my favorite round. I got 3 guns that shoot it. The 10 millimeter, I'll come back to that in a second. But the 40, this is the 40 caliber Smith & Wesson. It's the same exact diameter as the 10 millimeter, but it's just a little shorter. And actually the 10 millimeter came out first, and the FBI wanted to use it in their guns, and the girly FBI guys couldn't handle the recoil from it, so they said, oh, can we load it down? So they loaded it down, and basically what you get is this. And what the advantage of this is, you actually can, because it's a shorter bullet, and actually they can build the gun smaller. It fits smaller girly hands, and it's less powerful. I've got a Glock that shoots 40. It's got a snap kick to it. It's kind of weird. It's 40 caliber is a weird round. It's the most popular law enforcement round. That's what they use, because it's a happy medium between the 9 millimeter and the 45. It's a real popular round, I guess. I shoot it a little bit, not much. I just got the one Glock that shoots it. But the 10 millimeter is a parent cartridge to a lot of rounds, you'll see. Next is the 9 millimeter, which is a little bit smaller than the 40, a little bit smaller in diameter. 9 millimeters. It's actually very popular too. It's more economical to shoot. Well, not so much nowadays, but it used to be. And I got quite a few guns that shoot that, and it's fun to shoot. There's very little recoil to it, and it's pretty accurate. Most of the guns you'll see that shoot it, you have like 15 rounds that shoot it. In the clip at least, so it's pretty cool. I've been shooting it a lot lately. And then next to that is a weird round, which is, it's called the 357 SIG, which it is a 40 case neck down to a 9 millimeter bullet. which is kind of weird, if you can imagine. So it's starts out this big and it gets down to a bullet this size, and which means that you can put a lot of powder behind a bullet this size because it's got more case capacity for the powder to push this bullet a lot faster. Once again, it was another attempt to mimic the power of the 10mm, but I just got to keep coming back to the good old 10mm. But I don't have a gun that shoots this round. My dad actually carries this round. That's what he carries. And I don't know. I haven't bought one of those yet. I doubt if I will. I just don't see any advantage to it. But anyway, that's the semi-automatic pistol rounds. Tune in tomorrow. I think we'll probably do rifle rounds.